Obviously, man.
Yeah.
Um, we got a special guest in the building today. You know what I mean? Somebody who's trying to further the Toronto sound and just put on for his city and also just put on for himself and where he's really from. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. His name is.
Um, go by the name of Eastbound. My actual name is Brian Van Mierlo. I'm from the Netherlands. I was born and raised there, and moved to Canada about like 4 years ago. I'm a music producer and an audio engineer. Um, I play instruments. I do some like singing here and there, songwriting. Um, yeah.
What year did you come out here? When did you come out to Canada?
I came up in Canada in 2011.
Oh, so you haven't been here.
End of 2011.
Oh, so you haven't really been here long at all. And this is your first time out here, like when you came.
Yeah, I haven't. I've been to Miami. I haven't really been to like um, anywhere in like North America. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it was just straight Europe. So you grew up your whole life in Netherlands and everything. So this is just new to you right here, being here in Canada. And
Yeah.
everything. 2011. That's what's up. Being from the Netherlands, like, how was that growing up there
Different, very different.
compared to like from what you've seen to like Canadian life and how ratchet or crazy America is and stuff like that? How is it growing up over there?
I would definitely say that like just in North America in general, media. It's all like about electronics, device, cell phones. It's there's so much media.
Like where your stat is,
Yeah, and that's you sort of thing. Like so like whatever your Twitter is and your Instagram, that's you sort of thing. Over there, it's more like people create their own personalities instead of creating an Instagram. They work on themselves. So like our whole culture is so different just because of that. You know what I mean? Because we conversate way more than people do in North America. We experience things on a different way because we don't make pictures of everything. And,
Yeah, you guys actually like go out and actually.
Yeah, we just
active.
Do stuff.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I
not. I
mean?
get
Like,
it.
always
It's
have
not-
like
yeah,
stuff to do sort of thing. Now, obviously, it changed too. Like, obviously, there's way more people now on
Yeah,
social media
technology,
because it's like evolving. You know what I mean? But me growing up there, that's the difference that I'm seeing right now from moving from there to here. And
I get what you're saying.
also, I think that things here are so much more structured. In Amsterdam, in Holland, it's just like you just do whatever you do, sort of thing. Like it's um, here. Everyone kind of does the same thing. Everyone is like in like groups. They all do the same thing. Go to school, go to university. Over there, it's more like everyone lives different lives. Like, some people don't go to school. Some people do.
Oh, you're talking from a young age, or you're talking?
Yeah. Some people just don't. You know what I mean? Some people don't.
It's freedom. You mean like?
Yeah.
So, and that's not frowned upon. So like when people see somebody like that not going to school, is he looked at as a rebel, or is he somebody that?
It's just like.
Do they get it? Do they understand like that's just some people's path, or is are they?
There's just like
they don't judge you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So like, what were your interests growing up? Like, you know what I mean? I would assume soccer. I don't. No. Did you like any sports growing up? No sports. Okay.
I was always. I like running.
But track and field and stuff. So, but soccer wasn't really in your face like that. You had to like because back then you definitely back then Rude Hullet. You guys had a lot of players that was
just so bad. I always missed the ball and shit.
Yeah.
Didn't know all those cool moves with my feet.
Yeah.
Because all I was focused on was playing guitar.
Yeah. Oh, you just interested in music from early.
Yeah, I had like a violin when I was like 4. You know what I mean? And at one point I didn't want to do this anymore. I wanted to do this
guitar with your hands
because I seen it on some TV and it looked so cool because it was just kind of like Slash.
Yeah.
You know Slash,
right?
Yeah. He was like playing the guitar and I was like, yo, that's sick. So I wanted to do that. My brother came and said, oh, you can't do that.
Oh, you disrespected the violin.
Yeah, violin, you can't do that. I'm like, oh, but I want to do it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like,
Who got you the violin?
My mom did.
Was your mom she used to play music, or she just felt that that's something she wanted you to
do? My dad was like very musical though.
Okay.
He played piano and stuff, but yeah, like I got my first guitar after that on my birthday, I think. My grandma bought me that guitar, like a little acoustic guitar, and I just started playing it. Or my bad, and I just started playing it, and just kept playing and playing until I like what I heard, and
So you just self-taught yourself, basically.
yeah,
What age was this? You saying like?
like I was like young, like 5, 6.
So from the guitarist, like, when did you graduate to like what was the next? What was the next instrument like, or did
Piano,
piano?
drums, bass.
Piano. You taught yourself, or this was something where you just taught yourself?
I just started to play
Where
around,
were
and
these
then
instruments in your house? Like these are expensive instruments. Like these are just around
oh
you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, my mom got me a guitar after that too. Well, my both of my parents got me a guitar after that.
Or they just
Like an
actually
electric
actually
guitar.
saw that you're actually pretty dope with this shit. Yeah.
Well, I took lessons, right? And this guy told me how to play. Like he was like, you have to put your foot up like this and hold it like this and put your hand like that, put it like this. And I was just like, I don't want to do all that. I just want to play it like this. He's like, oh, you have to play that note and then that. And it was like, dun, 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 like those just like notes. And I was just like, where's the music? Where's the vibe?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, this is how you have to learn. I'm like, why can't I just learn it easier? Like just what I want to play. Why can't I just play what I want to play? What I feel like playing. But I don't know how to play it yet. So like I would just pick a song and then say, oh, I want to play this, and he would never allow me to like. He would never teach me. He would always know, I have to go by the book. You're on chapter this, And yeah, I just didn't. I didn't like it. So like so I just I didn't take lessons from that guy anymore. And then,
you just started just playing it alone.
We found an article in the newspaper of this private teacher, and he said that he would just teach you whatever you want to learn, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I had lessons there for like 3 months, and every single time we just go on YouTube, and I would have like 3 songs that I want to learn, and I used to get so quick with it that at a point he was just like, I don't want to teach you anymore because there's nothing for me to teach.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever you play for me, and I'm trying to figure it out, you figure it out before I do. Like I figured it out before he did how to teach me.
He was honest. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was cool.
And then he's like, I can maybe teach you some piano, like techniques, and I'm like, sure, like why not, And then I got interested, and I just started playing piano, and because he gave me those basics of what note is what, and like how chords are built up and shit. I was just like, oh, say a word, and just took that and just
ran with it. I hear that, man. That's just natural gifts, basically. That's just something you just God just said, yo, hold that.
Plays the drums too.
Yeah, man. Fuck. So from that type of music, I don't know, because I don't really know about beat making and stuff of that nature, but do you use a lot of those like those same instruments in your you don't use that really in your production?
I use guitar a lot.
Okay, so
every guitar you hear in my beats is played by me.
Before I even get that far, so what type of music is big in Holland? Like
I mean, hip hop is just like, I mean, like it's different. It's like it's big, but it's just like it's not as serious as it is here. Like you see out here, like it's like there's like rap beef and like there's like big things going on. Like we're talking millions of dollars. Over there, rappers, they're not like famous and have cars. Like they do because like like that's what they show, but like they're not really that rich.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, like
it's
unless
not
you're
that
like an artist. And folk music is big there. Like just like country music of like our type of cultural music.
Oh, their own, okay.
This thing called hardstyle, hardcore. It's like a really loud kick constantly with like some weird screaming on top of it, like a dum 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 like that.
It's like party music, probably.
Yeah, but it's fucked. Like it's fucked. It's like it's just a whole bunch of skinheads and shit, and like
word.
You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah. Going hard.
They're going hard on it. It's the funniest thing, like it's the funniest thing, and like the dances they would do to it too, like it's so like it's so stupid, like like literally like that, fam. Like it's bad, like those weird dances and like just smoking,
snorting coke, all that type
all
of
that shit, and then just go to parties and have that shit playing. Constantly, the whole time.
Yeah. So then, like your style of music is completely different from what it sounds like over there. So what what age were you when you started listening to Northern American
Like in
music?
hip-hop.
Yeah, exactly. Hip hop, R&B, whatever it was.
When I came to Canada.
God,
That's when I really like.
Man, so you tell me this is new to you. This is what this all these things. This is just.
I've only been producing for like.
What are you talking about?
How long
like
have you been
years,
producing beats for?
Year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So basically, this whole music thing is just really it's just natural to you, basically. You just
It's like second nature, you know.
So
it's like an
you're not
extension
just
of me.
interested in hip hop. You're not just interested in like if you hear something that just sound like
If it sounds good, I like it.
what type of
Period.
music do you just listen to in like in general?
Music I like. Like literally music I like. It's just if I click play and I like what I hear.
Honestly, man, I
like
just
it.
gotta go back. So hold up, you just this all started in 2011. You're saying like you're producing and everything.
2011
It's
didn't,
when you
it didn't
found-
even
no,
start.
no.
It started in 2013.
But that's when 2011 when you started liking hip hop. You're saying. So why did you come here? Like what?
Okay, so my mom met my stepfather. He was doing business in Amsterdam,
Mhm.
and they got together. We moved to Curacao. Well, we were planning to move to Curacao, which is the Dutch Caribbean,
Okay.
which is where my mom is from.
Mhm.
And my dad took my mom and my brother and sister to Canada just to show them around, like see what it's like here. My mom loved it. I was still in the Caribbean because there was this beach party going on.
It was
sick.
popping over
It was
there.
wavy, and it was actually the greatest party I've ever been to in my life. Like there was like a experience. Anyways, but throwback.
He just had a flashback.
I had a flashback just
to
now.
one of the parties over there.
That was the craziest shit ever. But yeah. So my mom loved Canada, and my mom told me like come out here. Flew along, most fucked up flight of my life.
Why? What was
I thought I was gonna die. I was gonna die. Like that day.
Was that your first time on a plane?
No.
Okay.
I've been on planes like bare times, but that I was gonna those things came down. The oxygen things. Like if you see that, you're like, we're fucked.
Why? What happened? Like it was
turbulence. Yeah, turbulence. Like fuck. Like,
so they're just telling
bad.
everybody, like, everybody just be calm. Like that's
like there were people were crying and shit. People were calling home.
See,
like
that's some real movie shit. Yeah, I thought that's just really in the movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was bad.
It was
that was
type
a
of
really
flight.
horrible flight.
So when you finally landed in the dot or the 6, people are calling it. That was your first taste of hip hop. You're saying like you've known certain things.
Yeah, like I heard the radio tracks, like Chris Brown, like like all like Rihanna, like you'd hear those people, but like hip hop, like how would I listen to like Drake, Tory Lanez, like no,
you really came.
I didn't know about Fetty Wap. I didn't know about Gucci. I didn't know about Meek Mill. I actually didn't really know about Drake.
This is crazy.
I didn't really know about a lot of.
Yeah, no, for sure, I get
a
it.
But serious artists here, like people would be like, "Oh yeah, did you hear this new track?" I'm like, "Who's that?" They're like, "Who's that?"
You don't know that nigga?
He's a legend. What are you talking about?
They don't know where you've been. Yeah, but like that's honestly that's.
I didn't really know Tupac.
God damn it.
I didn't really know Tupac.
Man.
I didn't know Dr. Dre. I didn't know any of those people. Boy Wonder.
You're just on a different side of the world, basically.
Yeah.
And it's
Fetty Wap. Ever.
So, wow. This is actually crazy, to be honest, to me, because I didn't know you didn't know this stuff. But yeah. So when you actually started listening to rap, who was your first rap? Like, it was a Drake probably. Who was you like? Who you like? Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, Drake probably caught my ears first. Underground Kings.
Yeah.
When I heard that shit, I'm like, yo, this production, it was just like how everything sounded together was so, like it sounded so nice, it sounded so clean, so like attracting. It was like sick to listen to, and when I really was taking in the bars, I'm like, oh, this guy's actually hard, like oh shit,
yeah,
and then that's when I really took in Drake. That's really when I downloaded Take Care, I just. It was sick.
Started going back and
then I took it in and and I didn't even know about So Far Gone and all that shit. Like when the old Drake, everyone's playing the old Drake. I'm like, yo, who's this? This is hard.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean this is old Drake? I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know.
So you didn't really get it. So now, like, basically, now that you get to see how it is over here, like you see the Toronto music, you see music like in America, like so. Where do you think you fit in? Like, how do you think your style is? Because basically, it's probably a lot of your influence probably come from back home, like stuff that's second nature to you that you probably don't even know that you're just pushing that key and it just sounds different. Like so, your style is like how do you explain that? Like because yo like your music yo it's to me I think it's club music like not like club music per se but it's like it bump in the club like you know what I mean like you know I get like I'm pretty sure the artists don't go in there trying to make a club song. They're singing on it. You know what I mean? But it's like it just.
My music is different than all of. It's just it stands out. It's like I want my song to be the song that you would play at the end of your playlist because that's the song that you still have to bump.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Like you can play any track. Oh, but that Eastbound track, that's the one I have to play. I want my track to be the track that you play when you try on headphones. You know what I mean?
What's the first?
I want that track needs to be like the track that you're like, yo, every track is sick, but that track is sickest. Sort of thing. That's kind of what I
for sure you be the best. You know what I mean?
That has nothing to do with me being the best. It's just the sound. I want the sound to
stick out.
To be like going against what it normally is.
Okay, so
I want those hits where it drops to not be where you think it drops, and later, and then you're just like, whoa, where did it come from? And then it just like it stands out to you. You know what I mean?
What do you like? What do you look? What do you use? Like, what do you look for in a beat? Like, what do you use most? Drums?
I mean, the drums obviously are really important. Most important. And I think like samples are important. I use synths. I really try to implement guitar in a lot of beats now because it's just it does a lot. It makes it so much more real sounding. You know what I mean?
Emotional, I think.
And yeah.
I actually seen that you work. You produced that Years Ahead track for Redway, right? Was it you?
No.
Oh, okay. I actually saw
that. Was
I seen that on your song. You reposted that.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to meet him though?
Yeah. He's my boy. Yeah. I met him through Ebony, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just he was always there at their house, and I was always at their house making beats and stuff.
Okay.
And Ebony's house, and he was always there. And we he always like. I always respected, like he always was so, he always respected what I did, like he never turned anything down. He was always listening. Oh, this shit's dope. This shit's hard,
I hear that.
He wouldn't really always want to hop on the beat, but the first time he wanted to go on this beat was this really dope beat. He didn't end up really going on it, and then the second time when he heard this one beat, he actually fell in love with it, and he wanted to record to it ASAP. He recorded to it, but there was just a part where it was like where his pitch was a little off and shit. And we wanted to record it again, but
never got a chance. You know what I mean?
Never got a chance.
So. That was R.I.P.
Yeah,
definitely
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Redway. I want to give you a shout out though for because you produced that Antidote track, right?
Yeah.
And that's the track that right now, like if you go on Worldstar, Travis Scott's definitely he's just crowd surfing. He's got the place turned up because of that track. You know what I mean? So like. How does that make you feel? And I mean, knowing that you're contributing to the culture right now, you just came out here. This is your first time out here. And you just,
it's crazy. It's it happened so fast, but because of the way it happened, it's like I don't really care about that track anymore. I try to just like move on, sort of thing, And it's more because of like stuff, just a lot of stuff didn't go well, just like on the business side of it, and just the whole track just was put together vaguely, like it was just the whole thing was weird, like it wasn't like a normal release, like contracts, boom, this that dates, and then releases and everything is sick, boom, and it's done. It was just like a whole bunch of shit happened, and then he premiered it, and then Party was on it, and then he wasn't on it, and like it was weird, because I was just getting the news because I didn't know what was happening with it. I was just getting news from social media. I was just
so like so basically you just put it up on SoundCloud and
no.
I made placement. You made it for him, or you?
So no, not even like that. I was just at a studio. It was this guy's trailer actually. Oh, but it's still legit. It's this guy's trailer.
Yeah,
and it's fucking sick because it's mobile and shit. But it's a legit studio in there. I was working on this beat. I was there. I think Dax was there too. Got produced back to back in Six Man.
Yeah.
Um, I think Ebony was there too. I don't know who else was there, but I was just. I think like a week before that, or like two weeks before that, me and Ebony were in the cave, we were just eating steak, and we heard this song on the radio, and we're both like, "Yo, this is sick."
Yeah.
And then she pulled out her phone, Shazammed it, and that's the sample that we used that night. And she first started, chopping up the sample, and then I didn't like how it sounded, so I was like, "Can I, work on it?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure," and then I chopped it up, and I got that dun, 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 and then I kind of just made the beat, and then it was basically done. And then Ebony was like, "Oh, can you stop working on it? Because I still want to do some stuff to it." I'm like, "Sure," and then she didn't really end up doing anything to it. Just like she kind of forgot. But she did send it to Travis, and then Travis sent it. I think it was so I don't even remember it, but he sent it back, and then told her to add like the synth and the bridge to it.
Mm-hmm.
That really loud synth in the beginning when it drops, and just the bridge, and then she sent it back, and then he dropped
that
it.
was it.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But he first got the credits wrong. He said I don't know what it was. It was produced by it said produced by Wonder Girl. Yeah, it said produced by Wonder Girl, I think. Mm-hmm. And then it was like produced by Wonder Girl in Eastbound, and then he spelled Eastbound wrong, and then everybody told him to change it, and then he put it in the credits, and it's still wrong till this day. He still didn't change it. It says Eastbound, like how it's actually spelled, but it's EEST.
Oh, no, that's bullshit.
Like,
it's your work. At the end of the day, man, like, it's your work.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know. Like, it just
exactly.
happened.
It just happened.
Even, like, Ebony didn't really know. She was just like, okay, I'm going to add to this. But she didn't really know, this is Antidote.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like, I guess that's how a lot of hits are made. Like, you're not, because you're not looking for it to be different. I mean, to be that sound. It just is. You know what I mean? So, I guess that's just what happened. So, like, who would you love to be like work with? Like, let's say you had a chance to work, like, put a whole project together with an artist. Kanye?
Oh, yeah. Man. Kanye? Oh, that could be crazy. That could be really crazy.
Yeah. Well, what do you admire about Kanye? Because honestly, like,
his attitude, yo, like it's his view on things. He's like, fuck everything. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care. Oh, you're my mom. Oh, I don't care that you're my mom. I don't care what you have to say about it. I still think this way, no matter who you are, no matter who you will ever be. And I have that same attitude. I'm just like, you can't tell me anything else, because at the end of the day, it's me.
Yeah, you believe in
you know what I mean? Like, it's just me. So like, if I fuck with the music and you're just like, no, it's not hard. I'm like, okay, well, I think it is. And if I believe in it,
it's gonna it's gonna go where you want it to go.
That's why I just have that I just like to just live my life my way. For sure. I don't want anyone else to, like,
control you. I like that you said that, because I don't know. Do you know Young Chop, the producer?
Yeah.
Do
I like know him?
No, not know him, but like
I know him.
Yeah. But if I don't know if you know recently, but he's been going on like a whole bunch of rants talking about stuff like he wants young producers coming up in the game with talent to not like sign off their rights, just take this little money and make sure that they're situated. Don't just get fucked over, because he's saying that a lot of these artists and a lot of these companies use you, and he's supposed to have a label deal. Basically, he was saying to produce artists, and people are blocking him. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you feel about like that type of business, and how are you gonna like trying to make sure that you're situated on your own? Like, make sure like you're saying, you want to be your own boss. You know what I mean? You don't want nobody trying to give you orders, because at the end of the day, a lot of people can see, this guy is dope. I just want it to be under me, because I don't want it to take my spot. You know what I mean? That's how the business is, right? So how do you you're just gonna just work your way out independently, or what?
I'm just gonna make hot beats. That's it.
No, I'm saying, but you're gonna make hot beats, but that's when people are gonna start knocking. More people are gonna start knocking, like, who is this guy?
That's okay. I'm not signing anything.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna do you.
I'm just gonna. I make hot beats, and if you hop on it and it's hot and it's dope, then it's dope. You know what I mean? I don't want to really sign to anything or do, like, I don't know.
I like.
I mean, if the right deal comes, like, okay, the right deal comes, but I don't want to like sign with.
Yeah, you don't want to have your freedom, right? Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm saying, because that's what his big thing was. He was just saying that, like, people don't want to open doors for the younger producers. You know, they want to just make sure that they're eating forever and keep the sound the same. Because
But you can't deny music.
that's true.
Music is like, if people hear it and they fuck with it, it just will spread. You know what I mean? So it's just, even if they don't want to open the doors for me, I'll open it myself. You know?
Straight.
Like it's music. Music speaks in the end of the day. You know? If the beats are just hot, if the beats are dope,
Somebody's gonna
they're
take
dope.
it. Somebody's gonna want it for sure.
It's just dope. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just become famous just because it's just really that dope.
Mm-hmm. You say you sing and stuff. Like, what do you like? Have you ever put out any tracks with you with you actually the vocals?
I was in Rebellion. Yeah. I was on the hook of Rebellion. What else? No, nothing really else than that. But no, I'm not really like a singer like that. It's just like
things you've been recording, but like that's.
I've been recording things, but
But do you ever see yourself that like saying like one
it
day?
could be maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Could happen.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
But you know that's not what I'm focused on right now.
Mhm.
I'm focused on my sound
Production.
first.
You never really know what could happen until you hear the beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Nah,
So
exactly.
it's just I want to be careful because I know like the impact, like how my beats sound, and for me to go in it, like I have to still go hard on it. You know what I mean? I have to go really, really hard on it. I don't want to just make the beat super hot, and then you listen to it and you're just like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is dope,
But,
and then
yeah.
I'm just rapping something to it, and that's not even that sick, but just because the beat is hot, it's
Yeah,
dope.
it can still work.
You'll get a lot of haters
Yeah.
saying, oh, this guy's not even hard.
Yeah,
His
nah.
beats are just hard, sort of thing. So I just want to make sure that if I actually go on my own beats, it's really that dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I hear that, man. That's what's up.
so just like, yeah, I do it. Like, I try stuff, but, I'm not really focused on being an artist
Okay.
right now. I don't want to be considered
An
a producer / artist. I'm just like a
Okay.
producer, and I try. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it will come.
You dabble.
Who cares?
You know what I mean? That's cool.
I don't want to be considered anything really. You know what I mean?
You're just a artist,
Yeah,
musician.
I'm just doing my thing.
Creator.
Yeah, I'm just doing my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
Because I do everything of everything. Like I go in the studio with people and they want to record a track and then they write this and I'm like, oh, just do that. And then we have this talks about, oh yeah, you should put this in the beat. Oh yeah, let me do that. Like it's a creative process altogether, sort of thing. So I'm just like a creator indeed. Like
Yeah.
I'm not just a music producer or audio engineer, artist.
I want to ask you because how do you feel about the trap scene? Because that's something that right now in Toronto, like kind of like our underground rap is stuck in. So obviously like, how do you feel about that trap scene? Like, do you know? Do you
different-
dabble?
There's
like
different kinds of trap. There's trap that, like people that are trapping themselves
Yeah.
listen to, but it's not commercial. It doesn't make any big money. Trap is just like, I don't know how long it's gonna stay alive for. I mean, and that's why
you don't agree.
you like my beats. Like I'm trying to like kind of step away a little bit from that. I'm just trying to create something that's not really trap. That's just dope.
Yeah.
That's just it's nice to listen to, sort of thing. I don't want to do those trap sounding beats at all, actually, because everyone does it. Everyone can do it, and it's not hard to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear that.
But I don't know how long it's gonna stay alive for. That's it. Maybe it's gonna be like 2 years, 3 years, but maybe something else happens, and see how everyone's like jumping on that future type of sound right now.
Yeah.
So trap, it's gonna like
it's gonna die down. Yeah, it's because everybody's definitely trying to sing now on tracks, and you need to stop it. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it, man. Like, come on.
Everyone can use autotune and reverb.
Yeah, well,
Everyone can use
Exactly.
autotune and reverb. You know what I mean? But only certain people can find that one thing that no one does
yeah.
and make it cool.
No, I hear that, man. That's real talk because, like your sound is honestly it's very dope. Like, I can't really compare it to anybody else's. Like that's what, and I guess that's what you want. You wanted to go for it, so. No, I just honestly, it's just a trip for me to see somebody, to actually meet you, to know that you just started this like 2013, and I think that's real dope, and it just speaks to, I think you're musically gifted, to be honest. You know what I mean? And fuck, you work with Millie Manson. That's like one of the people you work with mainly, right?
Yeah. No, he's really dope. It's family.
You guys, that's family. You're saying, okay.
He's really dope. I didn't even meet him that long ago, but I heard his one track that he did, and it's just funny because, you know, I don't know why, but I like certain attitudes. When someone has a certain attitude and I can relate to that attitude, you know, like I like that. And he just had that attitude, you know. He had like just this studio in his garage, you know, with his computer, and we're just all sitting in there, you know. And then randomly this track is playing, and then it's like, "Who's this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's me." I'm like, what? You're a rapper?
Yeah, like
He's like, "Yeah." You know, like, yeah.
yeah.
And then I'm like, what? And I'm actually listening to this. I'm like, yo, this is actually hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like first when I heard the sample, I'm like, oh, this is just a regular trap beat and shit. And then I heard like the Jamaican like samples on it. I'm like, oh, here we go again, you know.
Yeah.
But then I heard him come on it. I'm like, yo, he actually hits all those melodies proper. And you're like, yo, oh, this guy's just bars on this. I'm like, what? This is hard. Yo, this is you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. That voice is sick. Like he has that. I don't know. He has that sick. You see how Eminem had that voice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
It sounds so different from everyone else's, and
mm-hmm.
it sounded so like weird and high pitched, and it was dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that same thing, and I'm like, yo, that's dope. And yeah, we just I don't know how. I don't even know how it happened. Like we just kept chilling and making beats, and then we just had the mic and just tried some stuff.
And now it's just
and boom, it worked.
Yeah, now you guys got it. Now you guys got it.
Nice.
Honestly, man,
Low key.
we have Eastbound here, man. Just want to say thanks for coming through. You know what I mean?
No problem.
I just hope to continue to see you rise in the future, and probably we're gonna probably play a little snippet of one of his beats for you guys to hear, and he's gonna leave his SoundCloud and his Twitter for you guys to hit him up.
Everything is just Eastbound. Literally everything. So
Eastbound with 2 E's. You know what I mean? So
EESTBOUND. SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. So I don't have anything else in that. No, I don't do Facebook.
So if you're looking for some heat, you know what I mean? Some heat, and you don't want to sound like nobody else.
No, but you know, just bear with me because it's playing from my laptop speaker, so you know.
Fuck with Eastbound.
What should I play, son?
You want to play just a beat or a track that you produce?
Just play this.
I feel like singing on this one.
I love to play this for people because it's funny to see their faces, you know?
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, if you want that work, if you want that heat, man, look for Eastbound. Check them out. And peace. God bless, man. Thanks you guys for listening.
Thanks so much for bringing me out here, man. Appreciate it.